Okay, hello everyone, Rito here, and I'm going to start a fresh game with fresh recording, and hopefully it's going to be much better. I really hope the sound will be good this time. So we're going to start over because I deleted yesterday's save. It was crappy, I wasn't happy with the video. The second one only had sound in the last couple of minutes. So yeah, we'll just start over. Again, normal mode. I could do hard mode as well if you want. I figured I would do normal mode because probably most people want to play on normal, and that's why I want to show off how I play on normal. If you want to see some hard mode, tell me. I can do that. I'm going with the starting characters, with the starting abilities, with the starting weapons, and the starting trinkets, so everything on default, just like anyone would start the game. I've got to set my timer. Okay, let's go. I won't go through the starting screen, it's boring and everyone knows it, so we'll just skip that. Of course it's not boring at all, but I've seen it about 100 times, if not more. So I'll just start with the island hopping. Oop, I see a village burning in the distance. We all know what that means. We are going to be asked whether we're with the Union or not. So, very standard encounter. As I said previously, I see it every time I play, basically. And if I say no, I can slaughter some innocent peasants and get some cash for it. If I say yes, I have to kill these guys, but they don't look too tough, so I'll just kill them. And now, these people can walk 3 and 2. Yeah, he won't be able to reach me, but she will definitely. When she walks here, she can totally AoE me to death, so I'll just move my fighter up here. So I'll try to stay out of his range still, but also I keep 2 spaces between them so they can't be hit by an AoE. That's pretty important to watch out for. Also, I've got the pull ability of my cleric available in this position, so I think it's pretty good, and I should be able, when she comes up, to leap right at her in the next round. So we just skip everything else and see what they do. As I thought, he couldn't do anything. Oh, and she has migraine, actually. That's just a persona. Enemies have personas too. And you will see that the later the game gets, the stronger personas enemies will have. They will often have personas like bleeding resistance and so on, so it's gonna be harder to hit enemies with your effects later on in game. But for now they mostly have very bad ones. For example, applies weakness, which obviously is only good for me. Perfect opportunity for a leap here. Now, I could go with the Earthquake to vulnerable them both and increase my damage, but I think I'm not going to do that because incapacitating his arm is just so good. He won't be able to attack again, only if he has a dispel ability, and I hope he doesn't. As you can see, I don't know all abilities of all enemies, but he didn't. So all he could do was cast some healing stuff on her, which isn't bad, but it's not too important. Okay, I'm going to get right up here with my cleric, cast a heal on myself, and then we can use the Wave of Light. I've seen many people not see this and use this to its full extent because you only see the circle around the cleric, but in fact it's a huge AoE. You can see now there's a huge area highlighted, and if I aim this here I can hit both of them. I won't do any damage to her because of Absorb, but that doesn't matter too much. Now is a good time for Earthquake, because it will remove her regeneration. It will always remove the leftmost buff and put vulnerable on them, So execute should kill her now, because in the absorb it still says it absorbs 5 damage, but in fact I've dealt 3 to her, so it should only absorb 2 now. And this does 7 damage, added to the vulnerable it does 8, so 8 plus the 2 remaining absorption is exactly what she's got in health left. Let's see. Well, we even hit a crit, so didn't matter after all. Okay. This was where we get hit by a crit, by AoE sadly. I didn't think of that. Never mind. She will just get right back into action. Or she won't. Never mind. Okay, we cannot disarm and immobilize this guy anymore because he is enraged now. Enraged is the status which enemies get as soon as only one of them is left on the battlefield. That's just to prevent players from stalling by, for example, stunning them or just running away from them. So that's why they get the double speed. They can basically run across the whole map in one turn now, and you won't be able to run away. So that's really good. Or it makes sense, let's say. It also makes them immune to all the things that could prevent them from attacking. It doesn't make them like immune to any damage or anything. They even take 50% more damage, which can be very advantageous in taking them down quickly. Now, that was bad. Thank you, fighter. Of course. Well, not too bad at all. We will get right over here. Dispel. Because, of course, yeah, she could do with some healing, but dispelling the absorb is more important in my opinion. And we need to get enough damage on him to get him below half health. Jesus, he missed again. Okay. Well. We'll use the Earthquake to get that extra damage. Please hit, thank you. Now AoE time again, sadly. But he didn't hit. And because of the trinket she has, she heals 2 whenever someone misses her. And since she just missed and also has the Void Leaf trinket, he was 100% sure to miss her this time. Yeah. So this is a great combination because it makes it more likely that enemies miss you and you heal when they do. So here we go, wave of light, and there we go. 4 frag, 4 food, that's good. Cautious, increase evasion, perfect, really good result there. It could have gone the other way around as well, and rapid, perfect, we only got good stuff there. You can go unlucky and just get a ton of bad trades. We didn't, luckily. So I won't complain. Oop. She gained cautious again. That seems very awkward. Anyways, might be a bug. Okay. Come, I've been expecting you. Probably many of you have seen this quest as well. It's about this hunter guy and he wants you to take a challenge basically to get to his home. So we will do that. Of course. Meet me by his house, yeah. And yeah, we're attacked by these guys. You will always be attacked by these guys. I don't know if there's any way around it. I don't think so. Again, important to look at the speed stats. He has 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Can get right up into here. So there's no use for me to step up here because I would just eat the first hit. So I'll move my fighter right over here, that's it. He won't be able to reach me anyways because... yeah. He was so far back. Now. Okay. Here we go now. I can right away do a faithful pull. I think that's useful. He gets protection and the health, which I didn't heal up. That's why I don't think it's... you should always heal your guys to full health. Doesn't make a lot of sense. Since you can always just heal up some in fights. If you're lucky, you can end a fight with more health than you started with. Again, we have the decision between Earthcrack and Incapacitate. Now, Earthcrack obviously would remove the regeneration, which is good, and Defiance, with it, which I don't care really about. I won't do it though, because he's basically not taking a lot of damage at all anyway, so I don't care about regeneration. And I'd rather not have him move or attack me. So let's slash this guy up, and he'll go attack my cleric, yeah. Oh no, okay. Shit. This is the thing about these guys. They are all melee, so if you have ranged soldiers, you can take them out without taking a lot of damage, but they have very bad utility skills. Like you can see here, I'm taking 3 damage per round now, 2 damage per round, plus Bone Paw. And even this bell will do very little to me right now. Get rid of poison, something. But that's all. So right now I will get over here, use Earthcrack. Yeah, I have to, because he has 8 health. If I want to kill him with Execute, which normally only deals 7, I can only do that when he's vulnerable. So there we go, he should be dead. And now he'll do the little dance. Oh, he missed her, perfect. Now, with her we use some regeneration, which probably won't come into effect anymore. Oh yeah, it might. And then the Holy Nova. Holy Nova is made for these situations, I dare say. So sadly he has reduction. I'm not a fan. But what shall we do? None of the utility skills are any use right now, so we might as well just chop. Ugh. She's really lucky with the dodges right now. Does she actually have twice cautious? No, she only has 1, sadly. Would have been great. 8 evasion is huge in this game. Like, it looks like defense is evasion. I don't know why it's called defense, it should be called evasion. So that's the likelihood to dodge. She has 22 right now, that's really high for this game. Like, you will never see any dodge at 50% or something. But accuracy is always very low as well. I don't know, the fighter has 14 and she has 13. The lowest is 10, I believe. I have to disarm, get rid of this arm, otherwise I can't attack. And then hit him with Retribution. Now, to get him below the 50% mark, okay, he's already at 50%, but I will still hit that 1 damage. And finally I can get rid of reduction and put vulnerable on, so he should definitely die from execution now. And there we go. So as you can see, my fighter came out healthier after this fight than he was before. And she gained evasion by 5. My god, she's going to be OP. Which is kind of awesome. So, this island is large, you're beginning to lose your bearings. Well, luckily, one of the traits of the fighter, each class has 3 traits, and the fighter's, one of them is survival. Like, he has survival, strength, and something else, I believe. And survival will help us, give us this option to orient ourselves according to the sun. We'll do that. And there's a troll. Now, we could use all our cool features to calm him down, but I'll kill him, because why the hell not, right? I want to show some combat. Now, trolls are difficult to beat. This is basically what makes them difficult to beat. They are basically not vulnerable to anything at all. But it doesn't matter too much, because I use Earthcrack, that will get rid of the stability. Won't hurt him though, because he's still got Defiance, which will prevent vulnerable to hit. And then I chop a little. Ooh, nice crit there.